guys, I beg una help me send this video to our first lady, Tinubu's wife, where talk say she empowered people to the fry akara, to the do kuli kuli. I'm here to tell her the real meaning of empowerment. You see this bus here? I'm the driver of this bus. Don't listen, please. Let us see the name of the bus. So the true meaning of empowerment is what the German government did for me. I am a Nigerian citizen who migrated to Germany years ago. I lived my life crime-free, did not commit crime, worked diligently, paid tax into the system, and the time came I became a German citizen. So I was working in a medical lab for a very long time, but when I started having children, the time of my job and my children's schedule did no longer match each other. So I needed to do something different, because the time of my job and the time I need to take my children to school and the time to bring them back, it did no longer match at all. So I needed something different very quickly and by all means. I didn't know what it might be at first. So I went to German government. I went to their office, Agentur für Arbeit, meaning job agent for job. When I went there, I tabled my problem. I need to change my job. So they told me to go home and think what I want it to be. So I came up with bus driving. Bus driving is very expensive. It's nothing they expect people to do for themselves, because it involves a whole lot of money. So when I went back to them, I told them that I want to become a bus driver. They saw the seriousness in me, and they registered me in the school. German government invested 22,200 euro for me to go to the school to learn to become a commercial bus driver. So German government paid 22,200 euro for me to learn to become a commercial driver. I went to the school for 1 year. While I was going to the school, German government was paying me 2,200 euro every month, because the school is 8.5 hours from Monday to Friday, and going and coming back you need another 1 hour. So altogether it's like 10 hours every day. They knew that if they remove 10 hours from somebody's life in a day, the person will not have much time again to work in order to earn money to stay afloat, because they are spending too much money. They want you to concentrate to truly learn in order not to waste the money they invested in you. Because of that, they placed me on a salary of 2,200 euro for 1 year. So I went through the school, passed all my exam, got all the certificates. 4 certificates is what you will get before you will finally become a bus driver. So after acquiring all the certificates I became a commercial bus driver. Since then, I've been completely independent, taking care of myself and my children. That is the true definition of empowerment. You see, I am not originally a German. I migrated from Nigeria to here. They are not looking whether you're original German or whatever. No, as long as you are in Germany, you are documented, and you show to be a serious person, they will empower you. They will surely empower you, because they want their system to be sanitized. That is the reason you see that crime rates in European nations are very low. Because if you want to become somebody for yourself, which almost everybody wants, the government will be there to back you. You see, so almost everybody who lives in Germany has a work. Before you see anybody who is documented in Europe who has no job, it's very difficult. Even though a lot of Nigerians, especially women, they are very lazy, they keep depending on the government. Even when they can tell government to train them in 1 or 2 occupations, they will prefer to be getting money from the government. Because here in Germany, as long as you are documented, whether you are working or you are not working, at the end of the month you will be getting money from the government. That is it. Most people that I know that are not working, they are earning like 1,500 euro from the government. People like that, what you will do is you will pay your rent, you will eat good, but to save money will be difficult. But people who are working can be able to pay their rent, eat good, and still have savings. That is the difference between people who are working in Germany and who are not working. People who are working are able to save. But whether you are working or not working, at the end of the month, government will be paying you. This is the reason European nations are safer, way safer, sanitized, because everybody is busy working. Government is there to back you. Government is there to empower you. But in Nigeria, religion really dealt us a blow. This is why I will keep telling you guys that religion is the worst thing that can happen to any human being. You see, Muhammad or Allah, I don't know who did that, told the Muslims that you can marry 4 wives. This man that you are telling to marry 4 wives if he wants, you did not in any way, shape or form put fear in him. Tell him that while you are having 4 wives, if you produce 20 children that you cannot take care of, Allah will punish you. Allah will throw you into hellfire. Allah will punish you until your life will become miserable. He did not tell them that. That is why you see Okoko who got married 4 wives, have children. The only hope for those children to survive is begging. They will carry plates and be roaming around streets begging for money. Well, you see, Germans, you see, Europeans don't believe in the laws of religion. They believe in the laws of the land and the laws of common sense. You see a banker and a lawyer, both of them have money to even have 10 children. But you see, they will have 1 child, at most 2 children. They will finish having children. They will not want to have more than 2 children. So that those 2 children they have will have the best childhood ever. They will go to the best schools. They will get A1 treatment from their parents. But you will see a wretched Muslim man in Nigeria who don't even have enough to feed himself. He will go and marry 4 wives. And they will be having children like chicken. And the only hope they have to train these children is by begging. Why did Muhammad not tell them that anybody who will have children that he cannot be able to take care of will end up in hellfire? You see, the problem of religion, he told them that they can have 4 wives if they want. But he didn't tell them that if they have children they cannot take care of, they will perish in hellfire. He didn't tell them that. So tell me, these Muslim children, these Islamic children, these are reward children in Nigeria, their parents don't have enough to eat. So the only thing they have, the only way they have to survive is by begging. They will start to beg from childhood. When they're like 13 or 14, they will start a shoe shining business. When they get to 16 and 17, they will change occupation from shoe shining business to Obioma. These tellers that carry their businesses on their head. Somebody will walk from Oshodi to Apapa on a hot sun with heat and everything. Then you will see one person from nowhere will come with a huge amount of money and hand it over to him alongside a gun and tell him to enter bush to be terrorizing the citizens. And you will tell me that the person will not take the money. Of course he will take the money and he will start to terrorize the citizens, because if he doesn't take the money to start to terrorize the citizens, there is no better option for him. Government is not there to help him. No better option. The only better option he has is that gun and that money. That is the reason. Before Nigeria will be good again, it's almost like impossible. Because the problem, the fish is rotting from the head. You can have 4 wives, you can have as many children as possible. Children that you cannot take care of. And that Muhammad, that Allah did not tell them the consequences of having children you cannot take care of. Tell me how the country will be good. So Remi Tinubu, I beg. I just gotta beg you. Empowerment is not by giving money to fry akara. It's not by giving money to sell kulikuli. People who fried akara in Yar'Adua's regime and also Jonathan's regime, they were able to train their children in school, in university, to any level with that akara and kulikuli businesses, because the economy then is different from what we have now. The crash of Naira has destroyed the economy for a common person. So frying akara now and selling kulikuli can no longer send children to university. Fuel subsidy removal. What are you people doing with the money? What are you people doing with the money from fuel subsidy removal? You guys are supposed to be empowering people in a meaningful way with money like that. But the money is not being accounted for. We don't know what you guys are doing. Remi Tinubu said she gave 2 billion, she gave 1 billion. How are you sure that this money you are talking about was given to the right people? You gave it to the person you gave it to. Did you monitor how the money was spent? Or you just gave money and this money was shared among the bigger people in politics, and you are telling us that you gave money? How are you sure that the money was given to people that the money was meant for? You see, when I went to German government to tell them to empower me, they did not, that 22,200 euros, they didn't give it to me. They paid it to the school. What they were paying me was my monthly allowance that I would need to pay my house rent and feed my children. They empower in the right way. What measures did you take to see that the money was being given to the people the money was meant for? Probably nothing. And you'll be telling us that you're empowering people.